So you're thinking about doing BioTe hormone replacement therapy pellets, but you'd like an honest review from someone that's done it. Hi, I'm Kendra. I'm your gal, that lady who walks. I did BioTe pellets for 2 years. Let's talk about it. So why would someone seek out BioTe hormone replacement therapy? Perimenopause, menopause, all the things that come along with it. Low energy, no sex drive, hot flashes, brain fog, all those things would make you seek out BioTe. So what is BioTe? Let me read it off their website. BioTe's method of bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, or BHRT, uses pellets. They contain bioidentical hormones compounded in quality controlled facilities located in the U.S. So I liked that it was natural. It's estrogen and testosterone. That's what you're going to be getting. Okay, let's talk about why I sought out BioTe. Couple of months before my 50th birthday, feeling terrible, no energy. I would need a nap during the day, no sex drive, couldn't lose weight whatsoever, brain fog so bad I could barely get through my workday. A good friend of mine was taking BioTe. She recommended her doctor to me, so I went to her doctor, who's a hormone specialist. The first initial consultation, they just kind of talk to you about it. What are your issues? What are you going through? You do all the paperwork, Then they do blood work. They send you on your way. A couple days later, they call you the results of your blood work, and they set up your appointment for your first BioTe insertion, because this is something that gets inserted in your butt. Not in your butt, but in your butt cheek. In your butt cheek. I should have said butt cheek. Let's talk about what they do. They base it off your blood work, how much estrogen you need, how much testosterone you need. If you still have your uterus, you'll also have to take progesterone in pill form every single night. I've had a full hysterectomy, so I didn't need that. First visit, you go in. The whole thing's done in like 5 minutes. So you don't even have to worry about that. You get up on this little table. The worst part is them deadening the area with some shots. They deaden the area. All right. Once it's dead, they take a little scalpel. I'm being real with you. They take a little scalpel. They make a little insertion in your butt cheek. Okay. And then they place those pellets in there, and they have to pick them up with tweezers. They're that little. They put those pellets under the skin. They hold it with a butterfly stitch even. And then they put like all this tape on it and stuff like that you have to keep on for like 2 days. And it's got like a little patch over and stuff. It's not bad. It's not a big deal. It doesn't show through your clothing or anything like that. And so that's the whole visit. That's your first visit. How did it feel after my first one? Awesome. Awesome. I felt like I could conquer the world. I guarantee you I've never had testosterone flowing through my body before ever, because that was the first time I had ever felt like that. I told my husband, is this how you wake up every day in the morning? Because this is amazing. I felt so strong, and I wanted to work out. I just had so much energy. It was off the chart. So much energy. The sex drive. I don't think I'd ever had a sex drive before. It was so much sex drive. My husband wanted to send the doctor flowers. Like, it was a lot. I'm not super comfortable talking about that, but I'm just keeping it real with you. Just keeping it real. It was a lot of sex drive. At times I was like, is this what a teenage boy goes through? Because I could not stop thinking about sex. So it was fun. I had a great time with it. Turned 50, ran my first Spartan 5K. I was losing weight, and I was having a great time with it. Went ahead and made my appointment to get the second one, because you can go every 3 to 6 months. I did it right at 3 months because I did not want to diminish that feeling whatsoever. And so I kept it going every 3 months over the next 2 years. What I noticed was that if I was not working out whenever I took it, I did not have the same results. And so I spoke to my doctor about that, and she said that when you get the cardio going and your heart pumping, that's what pumps it through you. So if you're just sitting around and you take it, you might not experience the same results that I had. I was training for Spartan 5Ks. I was walking 10,000 steps every single day. And whenever I learned, because I'd had COVID in the middle of that, and so I did lay around for a while, and so I didn't have the same feeling. And so I do 100% think that that's true, because whenever I'm working out and stuff, I definitely had a different feeling with the BioTe, as opposed to whenever I was just sitting around not doing anything, because I was recovering from COVID. All right, so those are the great things: the sex drive, the energy level, the confidence, the feeling of confidence. And I really do feel like it gave me so much confidence that I had never had before. Those were the good things about it. What are the bad things about it? Because there are some negatives, okay? The first negative is that it's a bit pricey. In my area, I live in Arkansas, it was $350 to have it done. Plus, your blood work is extra on it. Insurance did not cover it. I think insurance might cover the blood work, but that's it. They don't cover the other. Okay, so that was a negative. Second negative, I had a bit of hair loss from it. Not happy about that. I was not happy about it. But in BioTe's defense, I also had long COVID. And so I don't 100% know if it came from long COVID or from BioTe And also my thyroid wasn't working and I was started taking thyroid medicine. So it could have been a combination of all of those things. So that one's on the little teetering edge of whether that was from BioTe or not. Okay. Third negative, my voice changed. It changed and it hasn't come back, even though I haven't taken BioTe since February. It hasn't come back. It got a little like if I get too excited, it breaks like I'm a teenage boy. And I'm a voice actress, so that's terrible. That's terrible for me. And so that was a negative for me. It might not be a big deal for you. If you're not making money from your voice, you might not even care about that. And the benefits were so great that might be so minor for you that you not care. Another negative, hairy everywhere else. So much hair everywhere else. Like I've never had so much hair on my body. It left here and it came everywhere else. Everywhere else. And so that was a negative for me. And so I didn't like that because I got some hair here, I got some hair here, and I got some hair here that I've never had before. And so how did I deal with that? Shaving. I tried all kinds of other stuff and that I just found that to just be the easiest, most cost-effective way to deal with it. So that is a negative. I didn't like that part. But again, the energy level was so great and everything else was so great about it that I could overlook that I was just like, okay, I can shave every day. It's not that big of a deal because everything else is so great. And so that was a negative, but also, it was minor compared to the great things about it. All right. So why did I quit taking it? You might ask. If it was so great, why did I quit? I'd been taking it for almost 2 whole years. And this year I decided I was not going to take it again. I had decided February was the last time that I took it. And by the time the end of March came around, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to take a break from it. I'm just going to give my body a break and let's see what's up. Well, in April, I started having heart palpitations. I know that's terrible. That's awful. And to the point where I was feeling a little bit worried about it. So I went back to that doctor. I'm like, look, I'm having heart palpitations and I'm concerned about it. And so she did a bunch of different tests, including blood work. And what she found is that my testosterone was way too high. Okay. And I hadn't had BioTe since February. And it was way too high in April, where it should have already leveled out. And so she recommended that I take a break from the BioTe, which I had already decided to do. My EKG was fine and all that stuff. And within a month, they left. The heart palpitations completely quit. And I did a bunch of research my own self because I'm not one that actually goes to the doctor. And the more that you follow my page, you'll learn that about me. But I did my own research on it and discovered that high levels of testosterone can cause heart palpitations. And they went away. And so I have it. Here it is. I'm in September now and I haven't taken BioTe since February. I still feel great. I still have a lot of energy. And the sex drive has definitely diminished compared to whenever I'm freshly in the BioTe, but it's still great. It's still great. I still have one. I still have a sex drive, so that's great. My energy level is still fine. I'm not needing to nap every day. I don't have hot flashes, which I think, hot flashes come a lot from your diet more so than anything else. So, we'll get into that on another video I make about nutrition, but that's my honest review of BioTe. Yay or nay? I would say yay. If you are going through all of those things that we talked about, all the perimenopausal or menopausal things, I definitely think the benefits outweighed the negatives. But make sure you find a good provider. And you can find that on their website. It's BioTE.com, BioTE.com. You can find a provider near you. Make sure you find one that you trust. Maybe if you know somebody that's gone to them, even try to find reviews on that. That's the first thing. Secondly, stay on top of your blood work. It's worth the extra money. Get it done every 3 months. I would suggest that because I put it off and I would wait 6 to 8 months in between my blood work. And I feel like that's why my testosterone got out of hand. And so I definitely stay on top of it. You stay on top of it. You get a copy of that blood work and you stay on top of it and compare it to the last time and make sure that the levels are where you want them to be based on how you feel. So I think that if you'll do those things, it's definitely worth it. Again, it's kind of pricey, but I feel like it was worth it. And you save up for it. Like it was worth it. And it was life-changing for me and it made me feel wonderful. And I have no regrets from taking it. So I hope that you enjoy this honest review. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel too. So thanks. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll definitely reply.